This question is asking us to calculate the total factory overhead. So they want the total factory overhead variance using the above information. Well, if we're going to do the total factory overhead variance, we have to do both the controllable factory overhead variance, which deals with our factory overhead fixed costs, and then we'll have to do the that was the volume variance. And then we're going to do the controllable variance, which deals with our variable factory overhead. So I'm going to calculate first the volume variance, which deals with the fixed factory overhead rate. The fixed factory overhead rate is given to us at $1.80, and we can also see the volume variance, which are these two numbers. So let's make our calculation. I'm going to take the 18,900 capacity, subtract from it the 17,955, which is the capacity we use. So we have unused capacity, and of course that's going to be an unfavorable variance. That capacity, 18,900 minus 17,955, is 945 units that we didn't use, or capacity we didn't use. I'm going to multiply this times my rate of $1.80. So I get a unfavorable variance, and this is my volume variance, of $1,701. Next, I'm going to look at the controllable variance, which deals with my variable factory overhead. My variable factory overhead, the actual cost, was $67,430. I need to compare that to, based on the level of activity, that level of production, what should it have been? Well, they gave me my rate of $335. So I can take my capacity then of 17,955, I'm sorry, my volume of 17,955, multiply that times $3.35. That looks like 60,149.25. So that's how much we used. Okay, that's what it should have been, I should say. That's what we should have had in variable costs. But our actual variable cost they gave to us was higher than that. It was $67,430. So I can subtract that, and again, I spent more than I should have, and so I'm going to have an unfavorable variance of $7,280.75. So I have a $7,280.75 unfavorable controllable variance and a $1,701 unfavorable volume variance. Let's add these together, and that'll give us our total variance. So if I add these together, I get $8,981.75 total factory overhead variance.